everybody. Woo! So glad to see you guys. Hi, Zach. How you doing?
Okay.
Good, good. I'm just gonna wait one more minute just to see who else comes in. I'm slowly bringing people in. Um, Zach, I might make you a co-host just to admit more people if I don't see them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Great. So I'm gonna be a co-host, and there we go. And I just want to say hello to everybody. You did it. You made it to Friday. I can't believe it. I just want to say welcome to the Hollins end of the semester screening of all the production classes this semester, and also a lot of, just independent studies and things like that. So I'm going to actually record to the cloud here. There we go. I'm recording to the cloud. I'm Amy Gerber-Stroh. I'm the chair of the film department. And first off, I want to say lots of thanks to my fellow professors, my colleagues, Dr. Zachary Engel. Thank you so much for all of your work this semester. Thank you, Richard Dillard, who taught a lot of some classes again this semester, which was awesome. And Bernice Harleston, very, very grateful that she was here to help us with our screenwriting class. So clapping for them, and thank you guys for helping out. And so another thing I just want to say is thank you, Brian and Brian Price, Professor Brian Price, who's going to be helping out while I'm on sabbatical next semester, and Zachary Engel as well will hold down the fort while I'm gone. So I just want to thank them for stepping in and keeping the ranch going while I make my film. So thanks to you guys, and I just finally want to just say thanks to all you students who are just amazing getting through this this terrible year. I mean, not a really easy year. I'm very proud of every student that had to go through this, and that you persevered and you were able to keep doing your work even though it was really difficult to get motivation to do it. So I'm just really happy that we all got through this together, and I'm really proud of you. So, and I'm really excited to see the films tonight and get a look of what you're up to. Some just came in right under the wire. So we'll see if that works. But I am going to first, as a tradition, show you a little bit of slides from this semester, the very few that we have, since all of us were sort of spread out. And then we'll jump right into the films. And promise me, Girl Scouts Honor, promise me maybe after, stick with us and we can do a little bit of Q&A with all of our filmmakers and celebrate what they've done. Does that sound great? Do I see any, at least thumbs up from people that are, oh good, I see some thumbs up coming up. Look at all that. Fantastic. Yay, thumbs. Okay, so I'm going to move over to YouTube, but feel free to chat me during the screening and let me know if something's not working, because who knows what's going on, right? So just send me a text to my co-host, Amy Gerber co-host, and I hopefully will get your text if you need to reach me, saying, hey, turn up the sound or something like that. Okay, here we go, and enjoy the screening. Can't wait. I'm going to share my screen now with optimize screening and things like that. here we go. I'm going to mute myself. Better mute myself.
Good morning. stuff. Why isn't it coming off? Yes, that's what it's doing. It's you and me, right?
I've never felt more like a balloon let loose by a toddler. I remember the way the childish heart drops when the white-ribbed ribbon of a real balloon is the only thing that won't stick to fingers, despite the way everything else does. And different from the ones you let capture your own breath, the ones like this from the store sail away. And you stare until it becomes a pinprick and wonder if it will land on the moon. And the only way to soothe the now aching heart is to remind yourself it was no good at the game where you pushed all the furniture to the edges of the living room and smacked the balloon towards your brother. These days, I am the helium balloon, no good at the game. Some days I walk on clouds, which feels better than nothing. Some days I lean into the world enough someone could reach me. Some days someone does, and sometimes I remain in their care, but the common theme is I wiggle free, or I am let loose. I have this fantasy people let me loose in such a harsh demeanor, because they know I would stay, drift to their ceiling corner, and live comfortably if given the chance. I dream that they know I am bound for better things, bigger things, thrill, so they take me to fields, playgrounds, roll down car windows carelessly and shove me toward the sky. I have this nightmare that I am always decor for the wrong event, a happy graduation at the birthday party, a congrats at the funeral, and it's a girl at the retirement luncheon. I fear I am destined to live in the sky. As of late, I have asked the universe what theory it thinks is right. Why am I left floating? It has spilled back the hum of insects, the push of breeze, the stillness of hot air. I know it means something, but it is a language I am not yet fluent in.
Mom! All I needed to do was get through one more level. I was just about to defeat the boss. I don't need more vitamin D or whatever that is. What am I even doing? Ugh. Huh. I didn't know the outdoors could be so calming. Maybe this break was just what I needed. Turns out that the outdoors isn't actually so bad. Despite the bug bites and all, I felt that my head was clear. Finally felt at peace. And with my mind blank, I was able to think. Then I figured out the best strategy to beat the boss in my video game. I just needed that time to think. It was all thanks to my mom and Mother Nature. What I thought was game over was really just a level up.
Great. Thank you, Deirdre. Of course. I'll do anything. Anything for you. Get that out here. Get the trash can laid out.
All right, can I get quiet on headset, please? Thank you. Stand by, light Q1. Light Q1, go.
Can you remember something about your life that you forgot in order to survive it?
Did you want me to answer that?
What? Okay, right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in with a light cue right after, and then I see you, so right after Nina's line.
Great, so I need to be stage left by that time. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I can do that.
Minutes to places.
Thank you, 10.
Places.
Thank you, places.
All right, guys, the director's running a little late, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started with warm-ups.
I feel like Joan, the movement teacher from.
All right, guys, let's bring in some focus and get ready to practice.
Okay, alright, let's try it again with the new blocking. Let's do it with the old lady on the edge of the bed and the bunny in front of the bed getting ready to jump up. Okay, alright, yep, let's run that with the new blocking, please. No, sorry, guys, that actually didn't work. So let's rework that bit, please.
Stand by, light Q65. Light Q65, go.
Put its constituent parts together. If you hid it away from your mind, if you hid it in your body, if you can see what it's done to you when you become contaminated like a cancer, and you know it.
My name is Lily Miller, and I'll be reading for the role of Nina.
And my name is... My name is Nina, and I'll be reading for the role of Lily. Is that right? Oh, one more at a time. See if you can open up your chakras. That's another thing. I don't know how familiar you are really with chakra work. It's based on like how much you get around.
We love you, yes we do, dear Hollins. Long may we cherish thee, love and joy. Sing praise and honor, forever.
Remember something about your life that you forgot in order to survive it. That sounded like a stressful call there.
I was talking, so I missed it. I mean, you shouldn't expose myself like that.
I feel like Joan, the movement teacher from Toy Story. Get a little wiggle. Get a little wiggle. How's your pelvis doing? Can I tempt you with a spot of oolong? Can I tempt you with a spot of multi-green? Alright, get going. Oh, I was wondering. Oh. Okay, bye, Beth.
Night, Beth.
Good night, Beth.
Good night, Beth.
Good night, Beth.
Good night, Beth.
I think she actually hears us. I don't know, maybe.
Sarah wears all of her dresses with platform Doc Martens, like the girls in the books we make fun of while browsing at the secondhand store downtown. She is from Midtown and can name every street from North Evergreen to Bellevue. All of the scars on her heart are boy-made but girl-healed, and when she shows me the Polaroids from all of the places she fell in love, New York, Vienna, Roanoke, I realize that film is more honest of a storyteller than we could ever be, and how a dark room brings shadows to life, exposing all the little things we missed while living, like the kaleidoscope of shapes on her face when we were stopped at the traffic light, and the lilac wildflowers wrapping and whirling around buildings that are much older than us. Sophia reads poetry to the trees on campus, who have been around almost as long as the school itself. They have seen 2 world wars, endless amounts of heartbreak, and the collapse of our nation on more occasions than one. They are much better listeners than any of us. We always have something to say. Adri buys a new flowing floral skirt every time we go thrifting. We like to imagine who the last owners were while we sip slushies in the Siberia parking lot. Maybe it was once worn by a twirling groupie in the 70s, or someone's aunt who was so busy traveling that she only ever sent her love in postcards and signed checks. Once, Adri sat with Alyssa and I for 3 hours on the field behind our dorm, shuffling tarot cards and reading me like a book only 2 days after move-in. Alyssa looks like a new person every morning. She'd be the protagonist in the kind of books that are so good, I wish I'd wrote them myself. We are the torn magazine pages and pressed flowers that make up the collages of each other's lives, and there's nothing so good as being held by someone who loves you in a time where touch is forbidden. Adri shares herbal cigarettes with Sarah, who helped bleach Sophia's hair in the 3rd floor bathroom. I help shave Alyssa's head and she paints Sarah's nails after making us earrings. We share sodas and secrets every Saturday night. I like myself best when I'm laughing with these strangers turned best friends and someone spills their drink on me. And citrus seltzer joins the purple eyeshadow, acrylic paint, pen ink, those lovely stains that show there cannot be life without mess. The pockets of my jean jacket are heavy with half-written poems and lost hope, so I cross my arms over my chest to protect my porcelain heart, because I know that if I dream for long enough, this will not be the jacket that I wore the night when the screaming never ceased. The country choked and the youth took a deep breath in unison, letting the air and anticipation slice through us. No, this is the jacket that kept me warm as I watched the sunrise over Virginia mountains.
911, what's your emergency?
So let's talk about you and all the things you do. Are you eating enough? Are you sleeping well? Do you still hear the voices? How do you feel about that?
We're on the side of the New York Thruway between 21B and 21A. A girl in a white Honda Odyssey minivan took a bottle of Tylenol. She's not breathing. We need an ambulance now.
How high is the mania? Are you feeling depressed? Let's work through the traumas of your past.
I don't think she's gonna make it.
Let's talk through it all. You're feeling kinda restless. Don't know which way to go. There's better things for you, my dear, than a bottle of pills on the side of the road. We thought you were gone. Please just hold on. Don't throw it all away. Your life is just beginning. Good times are on their way.
Please state your name and date of birth. Here are your scrubs and a notebook to record your feelings. You'll understand that we can't allow pencils or pens here, so here are some Crayola markers. Nurse Smith will be on duty tonight, so feel free to let her know if you need anything. Now that we've got the formalities out of the way, tell me a little about why you're here.
All nurses to the nurses station.
There's so many meds to try. Take them day and night. How do you feel? Do you want some tea? Do you feel suicidal? I'm always here to help.
Okay, so we're going to start you off with 300 milligrams of Lamictal to be taken before breakfast and after dinner for the bipolar. This should help with the mania, but might make the depression flare up, so make sure to let us know if you notice any side effects. For the anxiety, you're going to take 50 milligrams of Vistaril every morning, and an additional pill is needed to control panic attacks. As for the PTSD, we prescribed you with 15 milligrams of Trazodone to help with sleep. At the moment, we need to focus on the bipolar rather than the OCD, but eventually we should be able to find a medication for the OCD as well.
How high is the mania? Are you feeling depressed? Let's work through the traumas of your past.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I wanted to. I swear. I didn't want to be a burden. I gotta go. Group therapy's about to start. I love you. I'm sorry.
Let's talk through it all. You're feeling kind of restless. Don't know which way to go. There's better things for you, my dear, than a bottle of pills on the side of the road. Thought you were gone. Please just hold on. Don't throw it all away. Your life is just beginning. Your times are on their way.
Let's try some breathing exercises as a group. Breathe in and out.
Your friends are here for you. Please just ask for help. We're always by your side. You will see better days. You know the coping skills. Your path is brighter than it seems.
I'm proud of you for coming to see me. Therapy is a big step, but remember, you are strong. You are loved. You are enough.
Let's talk through it all. You're feeling kinda restless. Don't know which way to go. There's better things for you, my dear, than a bottle of pills on the side of the road. I thought you were gone. Please just hold on. Don't throw it all away. Your life is just beginning. 'Cause times are on their way.
Same time next week?
It's been 178 years. So many lives have come and passed. But the question for us as humans is, how do we know they are gone? (1842). The small town of Roanoke thriving with life and an even smaller campus on the outskirts. A co-educational college that is named Valley Union Seminary. In 1852, it became a women's college and was renamed Hollins Institute. On April 12, 1861, the Civil War breaks out, and in 1862, it spreads to Roanoke. Hollins College is used as a hospital, sheltering hurt soldiers and taking care of the dead ones. After the war, the horrors that occurred on campus stained the ground, and it seems that some of the soldiers that came never left. As the days pass and Roanoke changes, so does Hollins. Today, Hollins University is the third most haunted college in the United States, according to OnlineSchoolCenter.com. The most famous phantoms being the Presser Ghost, a man who locks students in practice rooms and plays the piano after dark, and the girl in the green room that appears in mirrors. All of these stories are common and well known, but another story has emerged, one that has proof.
One day, it was, I think, on the beginning of January or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I went back from Turner, and I sent you the picture of this hand on my bed, and I noticed three different things about this hand. Actually was coming from the bottom instead of, when you put your hand on a bed, it just comes in. It doesn't come from the bed. It was just, I don't know, it was just so weird. And the second thing I've noticed about this is that it was cut off, as if the half of the hand, or maybe the 3/4 of the hand, I don't know, was cut off. And the third thing that was really interesting to notice is that my hand was much larger than this hand. Like, literally, it was so weird. And then we stopped in front of the bridge, and all of a sudden I saw somebody, and then when I turned my head, because I thought it was somebody from the security, I didn't see anybody, but the person was on the bridge. So the person could not literally disappear or vanish like that. It was just like, and it was like frozen. I was like, what, did you see somebody? And then the person I was talking to was like, no, I didn't see anybody. So the first recording I had was basically just this male deep voice that we can hear. And then just like, I don't know what it says, but it's just like a sound that's definitely not mine. And the second recording was definitely interesting because this second recording recorded a wake-up voice. Like, you can definitely hear somebody saying, whispering, wake up.
Seeing people that disappear, disembodied voices. Is this another spirit that Hollins can add to their collection, or was it paranoia that came from discomfort and hearsay from other students? It is up to you to decide.
Head bobbing just above the surface, she's trying to hold on to all the wonderful things she has seen and experienced. She will forget them soon enough, she knows. So one last time, here we go. There was the Azure Lake near which she spent her childhood, high in the mountains. Old people found it too cold, but it was perfect for children who would cringe their way into, and then, slowly going numb, manage to splash and dive around like seals. That is when she first knew. How else could she love such cold water so much? She could tolerate it when no one else could, long past when the other children had fled again to the rocky shore and stood, teeth chattering, pulling their towels tight around their shoulders. She would still dive down under the water to the lake's bottom, turn lazy somersaults in the murky depths. "You are like a seal," her mother said, and she knew. There was the warm sparks of so many bonfires, the first time she sang blowing in the wind, around a bonfire outside a camp on the shores of another lake. It was in a songbook. 7 years old enough to know the song was perfect. When she got a little older and found out it was written by someone still alive, it wasn't a folk song from years ago, not a song by Anonymous like so many of the other campfire songs she knew. She wasn't sure what to make of it. He must be wonderful, this Dylan, to be in a book. When, years later, he came in concert near enough she drove 8 hours to see him. He was drunk and she couldn't understand a word. But the bonfires remained lovely. She'd miss those when she went. Then there was Casper. When she met him, he lived in a tent in the woods. He was young. They were both young. When you're young, living in a tent in the woods doesn't mean you are homeless, although you are. It means you are adventurous. They each understood this. Casper smoked cigarettes and talked with his hands. Together they adventured all over. They went to Europe. They got lost for a minute in Ireland, on a hike over rocks near the dangerous, cold sea. She stood on the shore and watched the waves crashing. They called to her. He stopped her just before she plunged in. "What are you doing?" he cried, grabbing her elbow, her clothes in a pile on a rock behind them. "Returning to the sea," she said. He looked at her sadly. "You can't go in there," he shouted over the roar of the ocean, pointing at the massive waves throwing themselves upon the shore. "No matter how much you love swimming, it is freezing and treacherous. You'll die." But she knew she would not. That was when she wondered if it was he who had taken her sealskin. Somehow, when she was a young girl, had their paths crossed without her remembering? Did he have it somewhere? He shook his head. "I don't know what you're saying." And he looked so sad and helpless that she agreed to go to a doctor. The doctor thought she was depressed and gave her medicine. She didn't take it. Of course she was depressed, torn between a blonde boy and her home in the ocean, where her people were. They talk about dislocation, but no one talked about what it might be like to be her, dislocated like that, torn between her human lover and homeland. She learned to be silent, on rocky shorelines looking longingly out over the sea. Casper thought they should move inland. He rented an apartment far away from the ocean. It was the first time he had lived indoors for years. He folded up his tent. She wondered if her sealskin was woven in the tent fabric. In the middle of one night, she pulled it from the attic. The tent was quite big, bigger than her skin, but the kitchen scissors worked to cut a body-sized piece from the fabric. She sewed it together. She folded the tent piece, her sealskin, into a small square and stuffed it into her backpack. Then she snuck out of the house. Imagine that, Casper. Imagine me sneaking out of my own house. You lived in a tent. How have you become such a thing? And she went out into the dark morning and caught the first bus to the seaside. She slipped inside the cylinder of fabric, arms pinned to her sides. When she got into the water, the skin would fit her perfectly again. Then she walked towards water's edge. I hope I remember all of this, she thought, turning one time to look up at the pale blue sky, the color of Casper's bright, beautiful eyes, the high juts of the seashore, the dark gray boulders cast upon land by the mighty sea, its anger and despair, searching for its missing one. I am here now, she said, and walked back home.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? We're gonna show a couple more films, but I just wanted to say I missed a few with all of the getting different videos at different times and things like that. So Carly, I'm going to be playing yours next. Carly, are you there? All right, great. Anybody else I'm missing tonight that's not on the program? Nobody? Okay, stand by. I'm gonna get Carly's. Gonna take me 1 second here. Okay, here we go. It's loading. I'm going to be playing it from our first drive. So stay tuned. Yeah.
Mother calls daughter, calling fire, brimstone, flame immaculate. Hotter, better, starter of a revolution. She takes notes, melodies written by past falls on the hands of man, by past triumphs that crush them, by current lips that boom. Her own voice, her own sound, she is reborn. Can you hear that? She's coming. Earth giver, lover, maker, shaker, shake. Take it all, remake it. Send sonic ripples through wildflower wastelands. And then breathe. Color and hope, tears of passion, allow feeling to guide mind to lead matter. Release. Did you hear that? Twin dancing spirits, right and left thought, a higher power. She is coming. Kind of woman who created woman, remade woman, owned herself, her own woman. Can you hear that? She is coming. When the drums begin, the dove will sing her victory.
Yay, Carly. Sorry for that. We're going to play one more. Israela, her film is up next. And I just wanted to say thanks for your patience. Sometimes I miss a few. So, okay, here we go. Back to YouTube. Hooray, everybody. Maybe I can hear some real claps, like through your microphones too. Yay, yay. Thank you for that. I just wanted to congratulate all of you for a job well done. Do we have any questions for our filmmakers? We had such a great variety of films tonight. Any questions, comments about what you've seen tonight? Or am I going to get the silent treatment like I do sort of when I usually teach class? Nobody has words?
I do.
All right. Yay. Oh my God, a live human being.
Hi, Carly, your film was so much fun. I was wondering like about the music, the score you had behind it, because it was really cool. And I wanted to know where you found it and stuff.
Hi, 1 second. Let me move into a room that's not loud. You were asking about the music. Actually, my friend is a composer. She went to Hollins last year, and yeah, she wrote all the music and recorded it, layered it and everything, and we would just have weekly meetings.
That's awesome.
Her name?
Her name's Angelica Wampler.
Angelica.
My good friend Angelica Wampler.
Yay. And Navarra, the cinematographer, was Carly. Carly did the work, and it was really difficult because what was happening is that they were filming on a 16mm camera. So Carly was shooting on a real film camera, and then we digitized it, and then it was up to Carly to add and build the sound to it. So we had 16mm filmmakers this semester. We also had a sound class. So a lot of people were using sound and just focusing on sound. And then we had our video production class, which was also this semester. Anna Johnson was our independent study this semester, and she did that work. Awesome. And I think I'm covering everybody. Other questions?
This is not so much a question as it is a comment, but like Israela, you already know what I think of your film, but my family is here and they think that your film was really, really brilliant. They love the sound design, love the visuals, think you did a really amazing job, and they also think you should be a film major. 100%.
Yes, thank you for that. Yes, I forget that we're having some home viewers here. So that's awesome. Other questions before we close up for tonight? Zach, what was your feeling about all this?
It's always fun watching these. So really impressive work, especially under crazy circumstances this semester. So I commend all of you. Some of you, it's your first film class. Some of you have been doing this for a while. I'm excited and look forward to what we'll see next semester.
Yeah, and a few of you, because you're having so much technical difficulties being at home with bad Wi-Fi and stuff, there will be a few that will be seen next semester. A senior thesis will be shown next semester, and also I believe Allison Hadley's films will be shown. Her computer was not cooperating with her, so we will see that in the spring show. So stay tuned for that. And anything else before? What did you guys think of the slideshow, huh? The goats and stuff. Yeah, there were some good goats in there, and you guys were acting goofy, and I didn't get to include everybody, but I can't wait to see what Zach and Brian come up with for a slideshow next semester. So we'll see how that goes.
That was more like Brian than me, but.
Okay, but don't be a stranger, guys. I am around. I'm just not teaching this semester, but I will be around, sort of like the ghost of Beth, or Beth the ghost, sorry, sort of haunting the halls late at night. But keep up and stay safe, and love to you all. Big hug for me to all of you and wishing you a good break. Hug, hug, hugs, hugs, hugs. Why can't there be a hug icon on this thing? Anyway, for Zoom. All right, take care of everybody. Have a great break. See you and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.